In life, the most important thing is to be happy. If you're not happy with what you're doing, you gotta change.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter how much you're making. See, at that time, I didn't know how much I could be making or whatnot, and I knew I was gonna go through some hardships, but all in all, it's worth the risk.
Hi, I'm Tara. Welcome to Purpose. I'm sitting here with Ben Steele. Say hi, Ben.
Hi, everyone.
So, Ben, how did you get started in the stunt industry?
That's a bit of a story right there, actually. I was in 7th grade when I first had the idea to do that. The idea came from my mom, actually. It was the craziest thing because she saw me in the jungle gym and she was like, wow, this kid does some stuff that none of the other kids are doing and stuff like that. And of course I was homeschooled, so I never really, I had my family and whatnot to hang out with, but when I came to doing crazy stuff in those jungle gyms, that was my favorite thing to do. So she just sparked the idea in me. And I found out 7th grade there's something that you could do stunts. I was like, yeah, of course I'm gonna do stunts.
Okay, speaking of family, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Kentucky until 7th grade, and then I started in public schools.
Okay, so when did you move to Orlando?
It was a couple of years ago, actually. I mean, I went through, I came here before that. It was like in 2011 or something like that. And then I came back in 2014 and went to that school and so on and so forth. Everything happened fluently.
What school?
That was the stunt school. I went to an actual stunt school. My mom saved up from the time I was in 7th grade to get me into that stunt school, and she literally is just like amazing. I couldn't believe it.
Wow, so she took that much time and she saved up just for you to go to school.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, no, she believed in me more than anybody, and for the longest time, and man, I couldn't believe it, because imagine telling your guidance counselors that you want to be a stuntman in high school.
No way.
You know, junior high, they were like, okay, but as I started getting older, they were like, okay, you gotta start going back to reality, but I was like, this is reality for me. You don't understand.
So how many siblings did you have growing up?
That's the fun part. I had 12 brothers and sisters, including myself, so technically 11, but it made for a fun upbringing. I was homeschooled growing up and whatnot, and we had a farm and 135 acres. It was pretty cool.
Wow.
Dirt bikes and four-wheelers and like little like crotch rockets, like mini ones at 2 foot high. Really fun, but I'm not gonna get into details on that. But all I did every day was climb trees and run around and do crazy stuff. I mean, that's how I grew up. So it was only fitting for me to naturally want to be a stunt person when I found out there was a such thing.
Who is your inspiration growing up?
My inspiration comes from a few different areas. So like main inspiration was the fact that I just loved martial arts movies growing up. And this is before I knew that there was stunt people, you know what I mean? I know that sounds ridiculous, but as a kid you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So you think everything's done by the main actor, that's the whole purpose. But it had to be Jet Li. Jet Li and Jackie Chan. I like Jackie Chan. He had more of a humorous and like he's a savage, don't get me wrong, he's really good. But Jet Li emphasized more with me, and as a martial artist and all his action films are phenomenal and a world champion as he is. So like it just resonated with me, especially with him. But my mom was the one who pushed me and gave me the faith and like helped me to actually go for it. That was the hardest thing in the world, biggest decision of my life.
So did you move to Orlando by yourself?
Yeah, no, just by myself. Just
How
decided-
did that idea come? When did that come to you that you were just gonna up and move?
I kind of been planning it for a while, and I was working at a good job, and I was making really good pay, but I wasn't happy. And in life, the most important thing is to be happy. If you're not happy with what you're doing, you gotta change.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter how much you're making. See, at that time, I didn't know how much I could be making or whatnot, and I knew I was gonna go through some hardships, but all in all, it's worth the risk.